You know, the one thing about Angle is there's some guys in sports that, you know, I don't know what it is, but they pick things up like just quicker than others. And, you know, it's just like, you know, he picks things up so fast. John, you know, what are your thoughts? You know, Kurt Angle came down for one of your shows about a couple of months back.
Yep.
Did you get to meet him or anything?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He was very, very polite to all of us. Very nice guy. I've seen him every time I've been to the WWF. He's one of the few guys I actually can talk to. He's one of the few guys I have talked to. It's like you said, he's a phenom. You know, he's that one kid in Little League that always, you know, hits home runs every time he's out to plate or throws a no-hitter. He gets it, you know, and he like you said, everybody he works with, he picks up something. He's managed to cram 6 to 8 years experience into a year or two, which is
and 20 years worth of athletic ability.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
the thing with him though, I mean, like, you know, obviously you don't get to be an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling at 220 without being an unbelievable athlete. And then
of course not.
The other thing is that, like, you know, this guy, and you know, John, did you ever do any wrestling, you know, as far as like in high school or college?
No, I never did. Unfortunately, I went to prep school that did not have a wrestling team.
Because
and then in college, it was just I was a one-sport athlete.
Yeah, because I forget Brian, do you remember what the weight was when he won the heavyweights? Because he won the heavyweight division in the NCAA's 1 year. He was on the show talking to us about it, and I forget the number.
190.
Was it like he weighed a little more?
Was it 220 and then supers are?
It had to have been like 220.
No. He weighed a lot less than 220. He was the lightest guy probably in history ever to win the super heavyweight division in the NCAA's. Yeah, I think it might have been like 204 or something like that. But he was like beating guys that were 290 and 300, you know, left and right at, you know, like 204, maybe 198, or I forget the number. He was on the show and he said it, but it was something that if you.
That, wasn't he?
What?
He was talking about that. I can't remember what he said though. It's just
I forgot the number. I think it was the high 190s or low 2s, but it was something. Somebody call in and let us and remind us what the number was. Jim Ross mentioned it once on the air as well. But I was thinking, like, you know, if you've been around wrestling and the idea that, you know, a guy who's like, say, 198 or 204 was beating every great athletic heavyweight that was 260 and 280. I mean, giving away that kind of weight in a wrestling match night after night, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Plus, the other guy's not going to get. I mean, you look at like maybe a UFC and there's a really heavy guy, but you know, someone's not going to become that good at wrestling at 280 unless they're awesome. It's not like just some guy off the street at 280 that is 204-pound guy is beating.
These aren't just guys off the street. These are 6'6", 280 guys who've been wrestling since they've been 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, they're the guys who've been wrestling, and they're wrestling at at the Division I level, All-American level guys. You know, it's like, you know, one of the guys he beat was I don't know if you know him or not. Do you know Sylvester Terkay?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because he beat Sylvester for one of his NCAA titles, and Sylvester is a huge guy.
Boy.
Yeah, he's like 6'5", and I don't know what he weighed in college, but you know, it's probably closing in on 3 because he's way over 3 now.
Yeah, he is a